Welcome back to the Banganator podcast, season 3, episode 9, brought to you by your host, Esley Banga. And it was a pretty boring football weekend, besides SMU blowing out Pitt, because I was there since I work in the building. But other than that, Texas didn't play. And of course, once again, my Dallas Cowboys let everybody down. It's starting to get it's starting to get old. It's starting to get, you can't defend them anymore. Jerry Jones, I don't know what you're doing. This is your fault. You're the one responsible for this roster. Didn't do anything in the offseason. Didn't draft a running back. Hence the lack of our running game. Put Dak in a tough spot. And now Dak hurt. I can go on and on about this soliloquy, but let's get right down to business. The Cowboys lost to the Falcons 21-27. Dak only threw for 133 yards and a touchdown. Cooper Rush came in the third quarter after Dak Prescott apparently pulled his hamstring. Cooper Rush went 115 yards and a touchdown, but it was too late. Rico Dowdle rushed for 75 yards and a receiving touchdown. Romo-esque play that Dak pulled off in the end zone. Jake Ferguson led the receivers with 71 receiving yards. And CeeDee Lamb only had 47 yards. And of course, he gets a slight pass because he was limited with the shoulder injury that he had. But not a good showing offensively because most of the time we couldn't do anything. Only one takeaway, a Donovan Wilson fumble recovery. We gave up 3 passing touchdowns by Kirk Cousins and 86 rushing yards to Texas alum Bijan Robinson. So once again, the Cowboys lose. And once again, we disappointed because we can't stop anybody. I'm totally embarrassed to be a Cowboys fan right now. I don't even know what to say. It's embarrassing. It's anytime I have a conversation with anybody about the Cowboys, it's, always talking down on them, joking about them, roasting them. And I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. So the Cowboys season is officially over. I'm going to just say that right now. It don't matter who come in, Cooper Rush. It don't matter who we trade for. We done for this season. Cowboys face the Eagles this Sunday. And this Sunday, instead of working that game, I'm going to be tailgating. I asked off, I'm going to be tailgating with my friends, but I don't even know if I'm going to really enjoy it like that. I'm going to enjoy the food at the tailgate, but I'm not going to be enjoying the game because I already know that we're going to lose against the Eagles, who are second in the NFC East. The Cowboys are now 3-5. The Eagles are 6-2. Dak Prescott will officially be out for 4 weeks with a pulled hamstring, at least 4 weeks, since he went on injured reserve. So that's 4 weeks without Dak Prescott. You think we couldn't win with him, and he's our most talented quarterback. You think we're going to win without him? Some delusional fans saying that Cooper Rush going to do something. Not with this roster. And don't even talk to me about Trey Lance throwing 5 picks against backups in a preseason game. Obviously, I got the Eagles winning this game. I thought it would have been a funner game if we were at full strength and we didn't suck as bad. But like Dak Prescott said himself during the Atlanta Falcons game while he was on the sideline, we effing suck. We switching over to college football. And since Texas didn't play this past weekend, I'm not really going to talk about them. They do play Florida coming up. I think we're going to win that game. But who I'm going to really talk about is SMU putting a spanking on the Pittsburgh Panthers, coming into Texas undefeated. Undefeated who? Y'all didn't play undefeated, and I was there in the building. SMU beat Pitt 48-25. I had a conversation with Eric Dickerson himself because I work in the clubs and suites, and I personally escorted him to one of the clubs that he was supposed to be in, and he was telling me, hey, even back in the day, we wasn't this good. SMU tearing through their ACC schedule. Kevin Jennings, our quarterback, he's like that. 306 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rashard Smith, our running back, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. And our defense, Club Takeaway, was popping with an interception and a fumble recovery. So it looked like it don't matter who we face in the ACC schedule. We winning, whether it's a close game like Duke or a blowout like we just had. The SMU Mustangs are ranked 13th by the AP poll this week, which is freaking awesome because who would have thought that SMU would be ranked 13th playing in a Power 5 conference. Like that's freaking amazing for Dallas, for the SMU Mustangs. Like, let's get it. It seemed like no matter what sport, football, volleyball, sure, we'll see here with basketball season started, but top 25, we here, SMU here. SMU plays Boston College next, and they're 4-4. We're 8-1. I mean, do the math. We got that game. That's gonna be a dub for us. It's the Week 9 edition of the Banganator's top 3 banging moments in the NFL. At number 3, Daniel Jones trucking 2 guys. Daniel Jones, sick of losing in New York and sick of being bullied in the media, said, "I've had enough," and ran over 2 guys like a hit and run and flicked that thing like a pair of dice. If only he had that dog in him all the time. At number 2, Garrett Wilson's one-handed catch. At first, when I saw this play, I thought it was incomplete, no lie. But when they showed the replay, I saw that it was the second best catch since Odell Beckham Jr. was relevant. But just like Odell, you're not winning anything in New York, son. And at number 1, I got Saquon Barkley's backwards hurdle. The first guy got juked out his shoes. The second guy pissed down his legs and missed the tackle. Third guy was so afraid he tucked his tail and pretended to make a tackle just so Saquon could play Super Mario with his ass. And those are my top 3 banging moments from Week 9 in the NFL. Let me know if you agree. Thank y'all for watching this episode of the Banganator Podcast. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on the Banganator Podcast Instagram and BanganatorPod_4 on the Twitter X. Cowboys versus Eagles Sunday. I'm going to be there tailgating. How about them Cowboys? And Saturday, Texas versus Florida. You know I'm going to be repping. You know I'm going to be watching. Hook 'em.
Welcome to the Banganator Podcast, brought to you by Esli Banga, diehard fan of the Dallas Cowboys since 1997. How about them Cowboys?